Max Nation and Dog Pound. I'm Unger to the Max coming at you with today's episode of the Sports Room Talk Show. A salute to you. So, in part one of my 2026 Cleveland Browns schedule prediction series, I went through weeks 1 through 4 and made my predictions of what I think the Browns schedule is going to look like. So, just for a quick review, in week 1, I have the Browns starting the season on the road in the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, against Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans. In week 2, I have the Browns playing in their home opener when they host Kevin Stefanski and the Atlanta Falcons. And in week 3 and week 4, I have the Browns doing the New Jersey two-step. First, in week 3, they will take on the New York Jets. And in week 4, they will take on the New York Giants. So in this video, we're going to go through weeks 5 through 10. So in week 5, I have the Browns hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. First of all, the Raiders never should have left Oakland. That's where they belong, but that's a separate topic for another day. But it honestly feels like Browns and Raiders is a divisional matchup because we seem to play them every single season. And the reason we're playing them this season is because we finished last place in the AFC North and they finished in last place in the AFC West. But will it be Kirk Cousins or will it be Fernando Mendoza as the starting quarterback? My prediction for week 5 against the Browns in Cleveland is Kirk Cousins. In week 6, it will be the first divisional matchup of the season for the Browns. And it will be round 1 of the Battle of Ohio when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Last season, the Browns opened the season at home against the Bengals, and we lost 17-16. So, week 6 is a bit later, but it's still in that first part of the season. In week 7, I have the Browns going across the pond to Paris, France, to take on the New Orleans Saints. We already know that the Saints are going to be hosting a game in Paris, France, and the long-time rumor is that the Browns will be the opponent for that game, and I'm buying into that rumor. I don't see why it would be anything else. The Browns seem to play an international game almost every season. For God's sakes, we haven't hosted the Minnesota Vikings here in Cleveland since 2009. The last 2 times, actually, we were supposed to host them here in Cleveland. Those games ended up being overseas. So, I'm just kind of following the trend and the pattern. In week 8, I have that as the Browns' bye week. In week 9, I have the Browns hosting Bryce Young, Ted McMillan, and the defending NFC South champion, Carolina Panthers. And in week 10, it will be Mike McCarthy, not Mike Tomlin. Will Aaron Rodgers be there? Will he not? Who the heck knows? Aaron Rodgers does his own thing. Could it be Will Howard? Could it be Drew Aller? I don't know what the Steelers quarterback situation is going to look like, but I do know that TJ Watt is going to be there, and I do know that there will be a lot of black and gold in the stands, and I do know there will be a lot of terrible towels, because I've got the Browns hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, to cap things off, just as a quick review, in week 5, I have the Browns hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. In week 6, I've got the Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. In week 7, I have the Browns taking on the New Orleans Saints in Paris, France. In week 8, I've got that as the Browns' bye week. In week 9, I have the Browns hosting the Carolina Panthers. And in week 10, I've got the Browns hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers.